Wait, so why does she kidnap you and lock you in her house for 5 nights? Well, stick around because waking up on the first night, you're forced to escape the house and avoid making any noise at all. Because just like the neighbor in Hello Neighbor, Granny hears all. If you don't manage to escape the house in less than 5 days because maybe you just suck at the game as much as me, oh my goodness. Well, then Granny decides to end your life in a variety of ways. Like using a guillotine, ramming a car into you, and eating you, I guess. I hope. And my personal favorite is when Granny slaps you and then you fall through the floor and then land on a bear trap on the way down, just because of how extra it is, honestly. So all this may have you wondering, why is Granny so evil? Well, to find out, you must take a teddy bear to a baby crib. And good luck with that, because even holding the teddy bear makes Granny super angry and now she knows where you are. Oh, if you somehow manage to survive and manage to take the teddy bear to the crib, a ghost of Slenderina will appear and she'll leave a key behind and then vanish. Who is Slenderina, you may be asking? Well, just know that she's Granny's granddaughter and she'll be really important later on. After exploring the house some more, you find an old woman that's chained up to a wall, and if you couldn't tell, she's dead by the way. And you can avoid being chained up and left to rot if you subscribe. Anyways, the lady that's chained up is named Angelina, and she's Granny's daughter and Slenderina's mom. So why does Granny have her own daughter chained up and left to die? Is she evil? Yes. But after hearing why, you may be able to understand, because in Child of Slenderina, we find out exactly why she did that. In Slenderina's journal in that game, we find out that Angelina, Slenderina's mom, if you don't remember, poisoned Slenderina and her husband, Slenderman. Yes, that's Slenderman. I'm not lying. We never find out why Angelina poisoned her family, but this entire family's pretty cuckoo anyway, so it could low-key just be genetics. But this event angered Granny severely, and she punished Angelina by chaining her to a wall and letting her rot inside her own home. After exploring the house some more, you find a note from a previous victim of Granny's shenanigans, which implies that Granny's been doing this for a long time. The note gives you some much needed tips to escape the house, and this is where we can get into the 3 ways you can leave the house. The first is by sewer and avoiding whatever demon lurks in that water. The second is by car, which you can also use to ram Granny with. But the most important escape option is through the door, which has 2 different endings depending on what you did in the game. The most common one, and the one you probably got when you first played this game for the first time, is where you escape from the front door and then Granny pretends to look confused. Keyword pretends because Granny jump scares you at the end anyways. Which proves she is literally fast enough to get you at any point in this entire chase in the house, but didn't because of the love of the game. Which I think is kind of admirable, not gonna lie. The secret ending is when you manage to put the teddy bear into the crib and reveal the truth about Granny's dysfunctional family. Well, that was a sweet ending. Anyways, thanks for watching, comment if I missed anything, and subscribe so that I can see you next Wednesday. Bye.